welcome back everyone to another Scouts of Entertainment Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 today. Today's replay was sent to me by Anzac Warspite, so a very special thank you to Anzac there for this. Now if you guys would like to send me through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays like this, or other Total War replays like from 30 Days Reforged, Rise of Mordor, Rome 2, just to name a few, there are links displayed on your screen and in the description below. You can also post your replays to me at Scouts Reconnaissance. That is my Discord server. A link to join that server is also in the description below. And if you're a YouTuber, there's also a self-promotion area for you to post around videos to, for the community to enjoy. And it doesn't just have to be Total War replays or videos that are posted there, I've also got various funding options you can choose to use to support my work. It's much appreciated. And with that, let's get in with the replay today. So if you guys do enjoy my content, I simply ask you to smash that like button to support the video and the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. I look forward to reading them. And so today's battle takes place on Reverse France 02. On Anzac team, which is the blue team I believe, we have Shield. Next we have Deluca 41, Anzac of course, Warspite, and the Kraken. Haven't seen the Kraken in a little while actually. On the red team here we have Goldsole, Solid Man, Wasteman, and Adaptingx. And so, we have an Italy army here in front of us. We'll go to the factions next of course. I'll put them on the screen there for you. We have two France 1807 Spain armies here, and one France 1798 Orient army. And we'll move over here to see if we can spot the red team armies. Usually we can always see the generals. I see one Reich army here. We see some Netherlands. See a Netherlands army, sorry, not some Netherlands. Next we have Prussia 1806 and United Kingdom 1801 Egypt to finish us off. On the map today we have 5 1-pointers on the field up for grabs. And we'll do a small cut here guys and come back once the first combat begins. We'll see you soon. Alright guys, our battle is about to get underway. France charge in, looking to snipe out the Netherlands artillery crew. And will they succeed? I don't know. I think the Netherlands might just hang on here. Yes, they will. Unlucky there to the French player. It was a valiant attempt. Just out of reach. Netherlands and Reich swooped in just to save them in the nick of time. And we've got the Orient player just running off there for the now. He's outnumbered, vastly outnumbered. Made the right decision there to pull back. One of the French cavalry units also got sniped there by an artillery. Took out 6 cavalry too before. You didn't see that. Not a bad hit at all. We've got some hussars here. 2 units of hussars. Actually 3 units of hussars. It looks like Prussia has him outnumbered here. And he's got better quality of troops here too. As it stands right now, the blue team is in position to hold 4 of the 5 pointers here today. 4 of the 5 1-pointers. So at this point, I think it's safe to say blue team's taking the lead in terms of lock. Italy sending over their cav. France is amassing. Prussia has a lot of cav at his disposal. It's just one player, but he's got 5 units stationed here. 146 there, 91 there, 51, 108, 74. And also, it's 49. That is almost 400 cavalry there. And now Reich's joining the party with some elite cavalry himself. We've got some Kaiser here, and some Cuirassiers. Well, it looks like we've got the blue team and the red team stacking up their cavalry. And this is the one section of the map. We've got Netherlands over here too. So it looks like the plan here for the red team is to maybe charge forth with the Reich and Prussian cav, and at the same time have Netherlands swoop around from the left. Oh, sorry, from the right. Well, as I say that, it seems like Netherlands is joining the ranks here of Reich. He's got 1 unit, I think, shadowing this French cavalry over here. Some mercenaries. I've got 3 Netherlands units over here. But they're just guarding the artillery crew. Maybe their plan isn't to rush in. Oh, we've got the United Kingdom over here. It's got to be making France a little bit nervous. It's too bad either the French players don't have a unit inside this house here. I'm pretty sure that would help things. If the Prussian cav and the United Kingdom cav charged in, that way the infantry could shoot at pretty much all directions. And help the blue team cavalry in their fight. No, it looks like the infantry's a ways off yet. I don't want to fast forward, because if I fast forward it and everyone jumps at once, we're going to miss the frontal charge. I heard the trumpet there, but no one's charging in. Oh no. Charging in over here, it would seem. France is pursuing Reich. Probably should pull back, mate. Jeez, unbelievable, this Reich cavalry's... Oh, it's a general! Didn't even realise. And that's why the France is pursuing him to his death, really. He really wants to kill that general.
We have killed their general.
And he succeeds! Nice work to the French-Spanish player. There are 2 of them, so I'm not really sure which one that was. Okay, so blue team deals a heavy blow there to the red team off the bat. Infantry's forming up still. Reich's got to be a little bit cautious here. We got, I think, French artillery firing in. A good hit here could spell trouble for a lot of the units here. Especially if the silent people cut across like a diagonal. Well, the cut would be a diagonal, and it could take out potentially 30-50 men. Okay, what's Italy up to here? You got some casualties here. Looks like artillery did that. There you go. Hang on, what's that? Okay, France decided to charge in, allowing himself to be surrounded.
Our men are running, sir.
And the Prussian cavalry holds on. Not too sure what this player was trying to accomplish here with that charge. I mean, you can clearly see if he did that, he was going to be surrounded and cut down in seconds. You shouldn't do that, especially when you know there's a massive cav battle coming ahead. You should try to save as many units as you can for that battle, for that fight. The last unit, the last horse, could be critical to victory in such a battle. You should never throw away units like that. He wasn't going after a general, I don't think. I don't think that was worth it. So Solomon just lost his general. That was the first general to fall. So is obviously commanding Reich today. His infantry has not moved up at all yet. He must be waiting for the rest of the troops from Netherlands. Prussia's infantry in United Kingdom, I think, will deploy here on the left. The face-off continues. And I was literally about to do a cut there, and then I saw and I heard the charge. We've got some Royal Dragoons looking to snipe out the artillery, but they're going to be intercepted long before they get there. Nice strike there. And now we've got the cav from Prussia coming in to finish them off. Alright, Italy should charge in, and France should charge in too. They got the opportunity here to destroy one of the Prussian units. Getting up on them 3-1. 4-1 even. And France should get a move on. Just get some friendly fire there. Looks like Prussia's moving in his cavalry. We've got a lot of cavalry here moving this direction. France sent one unit of dragoons here to try and hold them back, or delay them. It's a delaying tactic. Okay, so Italy's one there. The British cavalry needs to pull back behind the infantry line for now. A couple of Italy troops there shooting down from the veranda. Dragoons here holding on. Okay, they're beating Prussia back for now. And United Kingdom has taken this building here, so Italy has to fall back. There's no troops here to take this building. The longer he stays here, the more United Kingdom will shoot him. There's at least 8 windows he can shoot him from. And Italy's too close to there. He's actually going to stop, and this is not good. He's going to lose this unit within a minute if he doesn't pull back. The cuirassier here. French dragoons again biting off more than they can chew. There's no need for that. They should have just taken the victory, regrouped, and amassed for another assault. And this building, I think, will be critical to holding the blue team's right flank. Italy should just fall back behind it, keep troops behind it, and use them as reserves to reinforce the front line here when it becomes in trouble, or becomes a little bit thin in certain areas. Got the French-Spanish player here, hiding behind all these buildings. I don't think it's necessary. What we got here? We got a set of 4-pounders. Dragoons standing by. Should keep him in reserve. A little bit further back behind the line, I think. Wow, lucky hit there from the artillery crew. Just took out a cannon. Not something we see every day. It's possible he might have hit one of the horses as it was unlumbering, and that's why it went down like that. Okay, and most of the Prussian and United infantry we are still yet to see. I'm seeing some of the infantry now. The whole army just appeared out of nowhere. Going up against Italy here, Italy is outnumbered. We will need support. Now, what the blue team could do here is that you could send some cavalry to the right flank, wheel around, and charge into the Prussian line. A lot of these units here can't form a square. It might be ideal for a cap charge. Italy, I think, should push up just a little bit. Not too much. Try and stay out of range of that building, or at the very edge of their range. That way they can potentially shoot any enemy cab that runs in and tries to slam into their cab if they do indeed attack from this direction. Where the artillery's firing at, but they ain't the front lines yet. I stand corrected. Oh no, that was actually from their own troop. That was a friendly fire hit right there. They got lucky. It's just a ricochet. Let's get under the gun smoke cloud. Minimal casualties staying on the red team side. Skirmishers, I think, trying to snipe out the French Orient player.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Just a slight nip from the artillery. Maybe you should fire a cluster shot here. Try and take out those skirmishers, drive them back. Got a lot of right cavalry in the distance there. Got France back here in the lines too. Doing some rear charges here. These guys can't form square. The chasseurs are not breaking yet. The morale is holding up. Okay, now it's not going so well, but it was doing great a second ago. It does help that they're not shooting at these guys. It's probably the only reason the French cavalry has lasted this long. Okay, so what was the damage there? So this unit 151. They've got about 20 or 30 kills there. This could be pretty good. A bit too low there. Second one did plough into him. One big French cavalry unit there. It looked like three. 199 dragoons. What a caddy. Hey, blue team doing everything they can here to hold this house. These guys here have got to be careful. I think France might be taking out some of Italy's skirmishers. Just taking some hits here. He's got to do something soon. His forces are falling a little bit quicker than I think he would like. Italy's doing not too bad here. Italy's keeping some men in reserve, 4 units of them in fact. Okay, why are they doing this? This is a bit brave. Could be a little bit silly. Even if they kill these guys, they're going to be caught out. Probably should run them away. That's exactly what he's doing. Take out the chunk. Unfortunately, he shot right down the middle. Had he hit either side, I think he could have got more kills. He took out a few, but again, he shot right down the centre between those two units there. I was going to say, France here should move up on this side for sure. We've got a huge gap here. We've got some stakes here, so that will deter cab charges to a degree. But the cab could still come through this way. And that's probably why we have a cavalry unit positioned right here in that eventuality. So we've got 2 8-pounders here, and 2 6-pounders for Italy, and 3 more 8-pounder cannons here for France. And these guys here are howitzers. Reich doesn't have a chance of getting through this way. No wonder the gap is so large. Those howitzers there look like they're taking out 10 cavalry units. French Orient players really digging in here. Only suffering 30 losses from each unit alongside the cannon here. Another good hit. But probably should switch to cluster shot, I think. It's got to be more beneficial. I mean, aim at either this unit here or this one here, because they're right in the center here. Cluster shot will obviously spread out here. So he can potentially hit 3 or 4 units at once, just with one cluster shot aiming in that direction. Okay, they're going to try and snipe the artillery here. And they're going to do it. And they've destroyed them. Netherlands charged in too late. Crew's down to 10. He's lost 3 more soldiers since we last checked him. Netherlands trying to return the favour here. Crew is broken. He does return the favour after all. The Carabineers lost not too much actually in that charge. It's like 14. All things considered, the fact that they had like 200 guns pointed at them, they got off pretty easy there. And it's really hugging these buildings tightly. Trying to get as much cover as he can. Okay, the Kraken's general here just fell. Lucky artillery strike. Credit that one too. The United Kingdom really yet to press forward at all here. France hanging back, happy to wait out the United Kingdom for now. It does make it easier for this player to send over reinforcements if and when they're needed, if he's not under any pressure. France should be careful here. Okay, they've been driven back, sorry, some converged light infantry, it says. Both sides sustaining casualties, but other than that, the status quo really hasn't changed too much. Yeah, a small cab battle over here. The United Kingdom obviously came out on top. The Hompisches mounted rifles. Okay, so this is a cavalry unit that shoots at you. Don't see too many of these actually. So missile cav, essentially. Just choosing to hang back for now. What's he planning to do here? Unclear of the shooting unit that's hidden, or just these guys. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to shoot at these guys. Howitzers can actually be very effective against cavalry, as we've seen. France looking pretty comfortable here. The French, Orient and Italy forces here holding their positions, not giving an inch to Netherlands or Prussia. No kingdom we have working their way around, long way around. So they're trying to approach the blue team from a place where neither side has good cover. If that's the case, I think my kingdom thinks he has the edge in a prolonged rifle engagement. Hey, light infantry units back. I don't know if it's the same one. I don't know if you have too many of these. None of these units here can form a square. It is tempting to charge them with infantry. Sorry, with cavalry. These guys here can now shoot directly into the Netherlands. But they're still shooting at Reich over here for some reason. This unit. These two artillery pieces should probably change targets. Sorry, this one should change target along with this one here. Oh, the houses. Netherlands moving up. Yeah, we fell back slightly there. Heavy fighting here, going on at the heart of the line. France just needs to push forward here and he can start breaking up Reich's left flank. Sorry, right flank. Reich's left flank is in a whole host of trouble. France here needs to push in right now, cut off Reich's retreat. He's got troops right here, he can run through the buildings. Even send in the cavalry to pursue them. Pursue and destroy. These units are on the verge of breaking anyway. Here comes the cav. Obviously should keep an eye out for any hidden units that could pop up at any second. Always gotta be wary of that. She's 181, he shouldn't pull out just yet. Yeah, we're actually to get these guys back. He's got to try and kill as many as he can while he can. If he's that worried about these guys, he should just send up the infantry he already has behind him, use them as cover, or to retreat behind, in the event that Reich charges them in. This guy here needs to be mighty careful of his own stakes. He'll be alright to charge through them. Just don't run back through them. We've got Netherlands advancing heavy here. France Orient is in all sorts. They're charging into the lion's den here. Solid strike there from Reich's artillery. That broke him. These artillery crews need to redirect their fire immediately. We've got Netherlands charging. We've got cavalry here that's meant to be protecting these guys. In one fell swoop, Netherlands I think is going to take out 3 artillery crews at once. Yep. Blue team just lost a massive piece of their defense. United Kingdom coming in over here. Not a lot of support to stand up against that. Prussia's moving in, trying to take the house. France has a unit right here. He needs to send inside the house pronto. There's a door just here. Oh, it's a window. Is that a window or a door? It's a window. Italy's going to lose that fight. Big play there from the Netherlands. Certainly tipped the scales back in the red team's favour. And suddenly 2 buildings are falling consecutively. It might be the same building, I'm not sure. Looks like England's finally getting ready to move in. And France, I think, maybe has revealed a surprise. Looks like it's not going to be so easy for the United Kingdom to roll over the blue team. These guys here need to move forward. France helps Italy hold this building or retake it. I think maybe it's right click to remove that notification. I'll try it next time. It's a mighty shame they lost all that artillery. It was like 8 cannons at the one fell swoop. France still has the howitzers. It's definitely better than nothing. I don't think France is in danger of losing this house anytime soon. Not against Reich. Who's down here? Looks like we got 2 small Italy divisions, some militia citizens just hiding in the bushes. That's enough to spook and drive back the United Kingdom. 18 to 48 right now. Skirmishers have the edge over them here. We've got 4 6-pounders there belonging to Prussia, shooting in. Not going for the house at all.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
17, 18 minutes left. Right now I'm just sort of enjoying the fight a little bit. There's nothing else really new to commentate on. Reich is not trying to press at all on this side. In fact, he's falling back. Don't really accomplish anything by doing that. So we've got 5 French units, in fact, coming in. England pounces. These guys come from square. England's got them dead to rights. Friendly fire there. England just took out 3 French units. Why these guys didn't move up with them, I don't know. They should have. Should have tried to move in kind of a box formation. It looks like England successfully lured France into a trap. These 2 units here need to fall back. They're going to certainly die if they stay here. They're going for a bayonet shot, both of them. Well, it's a stalemated victory. or a stale victory. Neither side really won, but neither side lost either. Cavalry after. I don't know what became of the camels. He obviously charged them. They got hit too by some artillery shells that was up here. Hey, there's the camels right here. Or what's left of them. We got a French Orient unit here that might have broken before but has come back. Cavalry mercenaries that could almost try to snipe out the English general here. He looks vulnerable. He's not even facing those two French units. That cavalry has to run around this unit though. Some Highland foot. But if he gets around them, and England's not watching him, you could potentially take him out. And he's aware of him. He's coming after him anyway. So no match for the general's unit. Losing only 5 soldiers in the process. Don't usually see a general's unit fight off a cavalry unit like that. But it's very light tier. General unit's not too bad. You can handle those kind of units, I suppose. Alpha Reich is not looking too promising there on the left. Netherlands holding up pretty good. Now's the time I think for France to move forward. While Netherlands are moving back, France here can move forward and try to overwhelm and destroy Reich here. Reich's moving up over here in the meantime. Now it's 1 unit fighting off against 7, even 8. This artillery crew could be out of ammunition. The general's unit is inside the house. We've got 11 minutes left on the clock. We got 1 French unit on a suicide mission. I didn't recall any unit running out of ammunition. So why they're moving up by themselves is a big mystery. I don't know who was even shooting it because I'm not seeing anybody forward.
The fatigues are a must rest of them.
France has got to move forward a little bit. Italy is looking a little bit isolated. United Kingdom was closing in on the blue team on this side for sure. Well, camels have charged in. It looks like camels are okay. Camels coming back. And they break the United Kingdom. Yep, I was going to say almost there, almost there. Again, France choosing to basically let some units go to more than half strength left in them. These units could easily come back.
Our men are running, sir.
You should always try to destroy your enemy, not let them get away. They can reform, come back and really bite you in the ass. Okay, so far we know 2 points belong to the blue team. Potentially 3. There's a blue unit down by the yellow unmarked house. To the east. Why is France doing this with his general? There is no rationale to explain the suicidal charge.
Our men are running, sir.
And half the general's unit was blown away before the cavalry even came in yet. On the other hand, it looks like that general in that unit was already dead, so I take it back. It makes perfect sense why he charged it in there. He was just trying to get some kills. But probably the wrong time to do that. You should try and do that when you've got the best chance of actually inflicting casualties. He clearly had no chance in that charge. Who's that in the distance there? These guys here can form a square and they're going to do it. I've got 1 unit left here from the French Orient, trying to hold back 8 or so Netherlands units. Six minutes, 25 seconds left. No, they're going to choose to retreat. We've got 1 unit here. I don't know if the French player knows that he has this. He's just standing around not doing anything. Form square. French cavalry breaks 4 Netherlands units. Well, this is the 4th, but I think he's got this in the bag. And the large chunk is just blown away by their own artillery. Alright, what we got here? We've got small pockets of blue team's forces, France and Italy, not too many of them left. They're really trying to grip their forces around the house. Mostly to try to avoid the artillery and for survival. France and Italy here. I was going to say do look like they had the strength to beat back the English, but yeah, a couple of units here just break on them. So they kind of ruins that idea. Italy and France here being picked off one by one. Reich's beaten back once again on this side. And looks like we got some Reich troops here coming after the French, which for some reason didn't get inside the house. I think they would have lasted a bit longer. I think this player forgot about this unit altogether. That's unlucky. One of his teammates should really tell him he's got this unit in play. They will be leading by 1 and they'll definitely survive longer. Might even win against these guys, who knows. But like this, they're goners. Two minutes, 14 seconds. Right now, it just looks like there are 2 blue team occupied houses. I think the English have a unit inside this one. And it's blue team fighting back now. It doesn't look like they are. In fact, Reich charged, did bayonet charge straight into him. And he held off. This player simply just got inside this house here. We have 1 minute left on the clock. He could easily beat back that right unit, take the house, and if they hold for the next minute, the blue team wins. He's just got to get inside the house. 52 seconds left on the clock. "37 seconds. This is where it's all going to come down to. I seriously don't know why France isn't getting inside this house.
Our men are running, sir.
20 seconds left. Three, 2, One. And that's it. They broke each other. So, in light of that last bit, I probably got to give it to the red team. They had a unit there, they could have occupied that house and taken it. But in reality, I think both teams occupied 2 houses there, so it's a 2-2 draw. In terms of army strength, I think the red team had that in the end, but going based on luck, it was a draw between both teams there. So, Shield, 1596, DeLuca 41, 1431, Anzac Warspite 757, and the Kraken 1270. Blue team, I think, had that in the bag. All they had to do was get that unit inside the house there, and I think they would have won based on mock standards. Goldsole there, 997, Solid Man, 820, Wasteman, 1933, Adaptingx, 796. Okay, they're looking at Anzac's best units here. We have some Jacques Gilles Severi, or some Chasseurs. Both you just said that. We have 141 here. Also got some light infantry, 106. Dragoons here, 90. And those were his best performances there. Alrighty. Thank you to Anzac Warspite for sending in the replay. If you guys want to send me through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays, you can post them on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord replay sub-channel, or to me directly on Discord, or to my Discord at Scouts Reconnaissance. Remember, links to the Discord server and to contact me are in the description below. You can also post replays to me via email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. Thank you to Anzac once again for sending me the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next Napoleon Total War 3 battle.